Hey guys, welcome to Safi Next. In this video, I'm going to let you know how to use do loop to plot functions in Mathematica. However, before going into the details of this video, I would suggest you to watch my video on the basic concepts of do loop. Also, I would request to support the channel through your valued subscription. Let's move to the video. So I use this command in order to remove any memories previously assigned in the kernel of Mathematica and want to plot this function. That is, u is a function which contains exponentially decaying part and sinusoidally varying part as a function of parameter x. I read this to Mathematica and then construct a blank list which I assign its value to ls to less 1. I read this to Mathematica as well. Then I construct a do loop in this form. I put the value of the function u as first element in the argument of do loop and add an optional argument to the first element which I separated from u with semicolon and add the function uh, append to, which I write inside the argument of this command less 1 and u. That is, I ask Mathematica to append the value of u to less 1, which I have generated at this position, and then I add this list, which asks Mathematica to find the value of function u for these values of x, which varies from 0 to 4 with an increment of 0.01. If I reduce to Mathematica, now let us check the values of less 1. If I run this part, we see that the values of less 1 are in the form of a list. Too many values. Okay, now let us generate another list through table command for the values of x like this one, and here again I'm using the same range for the values of x in the same increment like I did in the case of do loop, and I assign the values of this list to list 2 at this position. So if I read this to Mathematica, now the values of list 2 are generated. We can check the values of list 2 by running this separately. So again, we have a list of lists. Now we have two lists, one assigned to list 2 and the other assigned to list 1. And I want to combine these two lists in order to plot the values of function u against parameter x. And I do that by constructing another list through the map thread command. Here I construct another list, which in fact is a list of lists, and I do that by combining the value of list 2 and list 1 through map thread command, and that I can do through this command. I construct a list in the form of pair of values, and I do that by putting a hash 1 and a hash 2, and I ask Mathematica to map the value of list 2 at the first position inside this list and the value of list 1 at the second position inside this list. If I read this command to Mathematica. Now let me check the value of list 1 by running this. You see now the value of list 1 is in the form of sublist which contain pairs of values. That is, the function u has value 1 for x equal to 0 and this one value for x is equal to 0.01 and so on. So list is in fact a list of lists. I can plot this value now. So I use the list plot command to plot the values assigned to LIS, that is list, and these are obviously the commands which join the points. This is plot all range, style, thickness, and color function hue. If I run this, I get this plot. So this is the plot of the function u, which we plotted against the values of x, a parameter present inside the function u. So this way you can plot the values of a function by using do loop. Thanks for watching.